Hey everyone, and welcome back to another great under $5 eShop deals video, where each and every week we look at the best deals currently on the Nintendo Switch eShop, especially if you're on a budget. Now, Black Friday is right around the corner. However, the Nintendo Switch eShop still has some pretty decent deals going right now at the under $5 mark. Now, don't forget as you're watching the video to drop your comment down below to be automatically entered in our current $5 eShop gift card giveaways, because we are giving away $5 eShop gift cards in each and every video. But do make sure you are subbed to the channel as well, because that is now a prerequisite. If you want the full details, just read down below in the description of the video. Also, I'll be leaving last week's video linked in the top pinned comment in case you want to make sure you're not missing out on any deals. So now let's not waste any more time and jump straight into the deals. Just remember that if you do like the content, consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel if you aren't already. Now the first deal we're going to take a look at for this week is Dimension Drive that is back to 84% off for only $1.99, and this deal will be running till November 17th. Now just recently I actually did a top 10 list of shoot 'em ups on the Nintendo Switch. And based on its originality alone, Dimension Drive was actually in the running for a spot in that top 10. It unfortunately didn't wind up making the cut, but it is nonetheless a truly great shmup to experience on the Nintendo Switch. It has a really original concept where you're always playing with a split screen and your ship can basically phase from the left to the right side of the screen. It allows for some truly stellar gameplay and a ton of ways to approach each and every level. Overall, at $1.99, this is a great pickup for anyone who likes shoot 'em ups. Now, our next deal is actually on another space shooter, and this is a totally new one to the list, with stellar interface currently being 84% off, dropping the price to only $2, and this deal will be running till November 15th. Now, this is a brand new shoot 'em up that I tried just this week, and although I'm comfortable to say it would not have broken into the top 10, it is nonetheless a truly great experience. Now, this game does have a rogue-lite design where you'll be able to upgrade your ships the more you play through the game. But what truly impressed me was the level of customization available. Basically, you get to choose between different ships that all have really different statistics. So if you want a ship that hits heavier, you can choose that. If you want one that's more nimble, that's available as well. Overall, even though it's maybe not one of the top shoot 'em ups on the Nintendo Switch, definitely more than worth it at $2. Now, our next deal is also on another new game to the series, and that is Gravifire, that this week is 50% off, landing it at $2.49. However, you will have to move quick because the deal is running out on November 13th. Now, Gravifire is actually a pretty simple yet really fun puzzle platformer. You basically have to combine moving different blocks around the stages with manipulating the gravity of the levels. Eventually, things will get a little more complex with hitting different switches at the same time, although I would say it's a fairly straightforward gameplay. I would say that most people will probably be able to knock this game out in 3 to 5 hours with the 50 levels included, which is why it's a great pickup when you can get it at 50% off for $2.49. It feels just right for that price. Next, we have a returning deal, but it is a great one, with Steamworld Dig that is still 75% off for only $2.49. However, it is running out pretty quick on November 14th. Now, Steamworld Dig at its heart is a Metroidvania, all about exploration and collecting various resources. And the gameplay is really all about a balancing act between discovering a little bit further each time, but not going too far to make sure you can get back with your loot. But ultimately, it is a super addictive game with some great gameplay and also some really truly great visuals. And I can tell you right now, even at its full price of $10, this game was definitely worth it. So when you can get it like today at $2.49, it is a total steal. Now, our next deal is going to be on Blitz that is currently 40% off, knocking the price down to $2.99, and the deal will be running this one till November 19th. Now, Blitz is a very interesting precision platformer. So do be careful, this one is for people who enjoy challenging, precise gameplay. And once again, what makes this one a great pickup is a truly original mechanic, where basically all movement is based on jumping and dashing in the air. It makes the movement around the stages feel like a combo-based mechanic. Basically learn the combo, finish the stage. On top of it, although the game only takes a third of the stage, I do find the graphics very appealing for anyone who's a fan of pixel art. Now this one is just another great pickup for this week. Now next, we have another new entry to the series with Ravva and the Cyclops Curse that is currently 30% off, being its lowest ever price, knocking it down to $3.49, and this one will also be running till November 19th. Now this is a puzzle platformer done in an 8-bit style, however it also has a strong focus on the action perspective. You basically control a character who can control 4 different summoning skills to make his way around the different stages and also eliminate the different enemies. Also, this game had an aspect that I truly wasn't expecting, with multiple ways of completing each level, often dependent on which one of the summoning skills you actually prefer to use. Ultimately, I find this is a really small and interesting puzzle platformer that's hiding some pretty big gameplay elements. Truly a great deal at this price. So now it's time to take a quick break and announce this week's winners of the $5 eShop gift cards. And the winner of the first eShop gift card is going to be Raul Moreno, who basically said, "Thank you for making these videos awesome." And as I say on a regular basis, Raul, it's me that should be thanking you all for watching the videos. I really love making them. And now our second winner for this week is going to be The Real Sneakers, who said, "Been enjoying the channel, discovering games I may never have considered getting." And thank you so much for your comment, Real Sneakers. That is the other reason I love doing these videos, is helping people discover games they otherwise wouldn't have. So now all you have to do to claim your $5 eShop gift cards is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below in the video. So now, getting back to the deals, our next game is going to be Raging Justice, that is back to 75% off, dropping the price to only $3.74, and once again this one is running till November 19th. Now you can probably already tell by the gameplay, but yes, this game at heart is a classic side-scrolling beat-em-up. Now although this is maybe not one of the top 10 beat-em-ups on the Nintendo Switch, when you can pick up a game like this for only $3.74, it can still be tons of fun, especially if you have someone to play with in co-op. Now the graphics and animation here will be hit or miss for some, but you know what, I do think that it has its own original style and it does evoke those classic 80s, 90s beat-em-ups. Ultimately, it's just a great budget beat-em-up to add to your library. Now next, we have another great returning deal with Sheltered that is back to 75% off for only once again $3.74, and the deal is also running out on November 19th. Now Sheltered is really well described as a post-apocalyptic disaster management game. Basically, you are in charge of keeping 4 family members alive in an underground shelter. Basically, you're going to have to scavenge for food, you're going to have to fight off invaders, you're even going to have to deal with stuff like mental exhaustion. Now, this is truly a great pickup for anyone into the survival or time management type of gameplay. And once again, it is a truly amazing pickup, especially at only $3.74. Now next, we have the return of one of my favorite deals, the Bleed Complete bundle, back to 85% off for only $4.19, and this one will be running till November 18th. Now, if you're a fan of run-and-gun bullet hell shooters, well then the Bleed Complete bundle has to be on the top of your list of pickups. It has some truly great, fast-paced, skill-dependent gameplay. And ultimately, the only thing that can be said about either one of these games is that yes, once you get the hang of it, they are fairly short. Which is why, as I said earlier, this is one of my favorite bundles to pick up when it's on sale, because at $4.19, it is definitely worth the experience. Now our next game on the list is a truly great one with Child of Light, the Ultimate Edition at 75% off for $4.99, and this one is running till November 18th. However, do listen to my explanation before picking this one up. Now what's going to hit you first about Child of Light is the truly amazing, almost watercolor-like visuals. Secondly, the gameplay is a really nice fusion of basic 2D platforming with combat elements that resemble an RPG. And overall, even though this is an amazing game to be picking up at only $5, the reason why I said to listen to my explanation is that currently there is a 2-pack with this game and also Valiant Hearts included at only $7.49. Now, if you have no interest in Valiant Hearts or you already own it, then it is a good idea to pick up Child of Light at $4.99. However, if not, it is much better to pick up the double pack than this game individually. Now next on the list, we have Yoku's Island Express that is back to 75% off for only $4.99, and the deal will be running till November 19th. On top of it, this will be my pick of the week. If you're a regular on the channel, you've probably heard me talk about Yoku's Island Express on a regular basis. Heck, it even made the list of my top 10 Metroidvanias. It is a truly amazing experience that mixes exploration with pinball-like mechanics. I say it every time, on the surface that doesn't sound like a good mix, but it is actually really fun. And to close it all out, when you're getting a top 10 Metroidvania for only $5, if you're a fan of that type of gameplay, this should be a no-brainer. But it also offers a free downloadable demo. Now, our next game is another returning great one, and that is Steamworld Heist, the Ultimate Edition that is still 75% off for only $4.99, and this deal will be running out pretty soon on November 14th. Now, pretty much all the Steamworld games are great games, but definitely on the top of my personal list, I would have Steamworld Dig 2 and then definitely Steamworld Heist. Now, this game combines 2D gameplay with strategy, turn-based combat. And in this game, it is truly a marriage made in heaven. Not only that, but as in all the Steamworld games, the artwork is once again quite spectacular. Overall, this was another one of those games that even at its full price of $20, it was well worth the investment. So when you can pick it up like today at $5, this game is another easy pickup. So now we're at that point in the video where it's time for this week's Sizzle Reel of deals. that was pretty much it for our list of under $5 eShop deals for this week. Now, I don't know if any of you noticed, but almost no game deals are going beyond the 21st. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but almost none of the deals on the eShop are currently going beyond the 21st. And that is when Nintendo most likely will be kicking off its big sales. So although the eShop is a little bit quiet right now, I am expecting a couple of really big weeks to come, so do keep your eyes peeled for the Black Friday specials. Now also, just before we tune out, I really need to thank the channel supporters. They help the channel grow in a huge way. And if you want any information on membership, the link is down below in the video. And as I said at the beginning of the video, on the way out, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and hit that notification bell so you know when all my future videos come out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.